Inspired by kingdom principles that work for you.
Welcome to Mo's Weekend Calendar. If you want to be in the know, then you gotta watch your girl Mo. I let you guys know what to wear, where to go, and what's poppin'. Alrighty, I know that you guys are saying, Mo, when are we gonna see your face? Well, you guys most deaf are gonna see my face within less than 2 weeks, for sure, okay? Yeah. Alrighty, let's start off with what's poppin'. As you guys know, this is Mo Talk, where we only talk about what's poppin'. So, we're gonna start with the Bahamas. What's poppin' in the Bahamas is earlier this week, a message was getting forwarded around almost saying that a lady died in childbirth at the Princess Margaret Hospital, and in a retaliation, her family came in there and shot up the place. As I said, guys, it's a WhatsApp forward, so I'm going to have the follow-up for you guys and let you guys know how valid the story is. But from where I'm standing, the story is pretty valid because you guys know stuff in Nassau is getting really crazy really quick. Alrighty, next, let's talk about a corrections officer who is jailed for smuggling a phone into prison. He was bribed $250 to smuggle a cellular phone to an inmate. He put the Samsung A10 Galaxy inside a food bowl, and he had foil over the bowl, and his senior officer told him that they have to use saran wrap instead of foil. And that's when he got nervous, and that's when everything unraveled for him. And he confessed that, yes, he was bribed $250 to smuggle in the phone. So he was sentenced to 8 weeks in prison, and he has to pay a fine of $600 before the completion of his sentence to avoid spending an additional 4 weeks behind bars. He was also fired from the correctional services. Some more stuff that happened crazy in Nassau is that 3 bank robbers tried to rob Royal Bank, but they could not get out of Royal Bank. What? How y'all planning to rob a bank, but then y'all don't have an escape plan to get out of the bank? What? Bahamians never cease to amaze me, okay? Alrighty, let's talk about a Bahamian female and an American male. They were arrested at their Stallion International Airport when they were caught with 2 kilos of cocaine in their luggage. They were trying to board a flight to Miami. The male, who immediately denied knowing the female, as it was found in her baggage, he was also arrested as it was discovered that the flight were booked together at the same time. Come on. People feel like just because it's a new day that drugs must circulate again. No. What y'all dealing with? And that's so cold. Like, how could you deny knowing a woman? And you know y'all booked your flight the same day. Bahamians. Always looking for a quick fix. I am so proud to be a Black Bahamian woman in the Bahamas. 5 women will serve in the cabinet positions for the first time in Bahamian history. 5 women. Okay? 11 additional government ministers in the new Davis-led administration were sworn in and received their instruments of appointment yesterday during a ceremony at Bahamas Convention Center. Apart from all of that, 5 Bahamian Black women. Bahamian history. Giving our young ladies growing up something to look forward to and something to be inspired by. That is amazing. Among those women appointed were Inglerston MP, Glenn's Hannah Martin as Minister of Education, Technology, and Vocational Training, Elizabeth P.M. Jobith Colby Davis as Minister of Transport and Housing, Pine Ridge P.M. Ginger Moxie as Minister of Grand Bahama, Golden Gates MP, Pia Glover Roll as Minister of State for Public Service, and Marathon PM Lisa Ramming as Minister of State for Social Services and Urban Development. Once again, congrats. Keep striving. Women, look up. It's really a new day in the Bahamas for women. Alrighty, let's go over to the US of A. First thing we are going to talk about is in Texas, the Border Patrol. There were Haitian migrants who were trying to enter illegally, and they were on their horses and they whipped them with whips. They were whipping the migrants with whips. So it's really sad. It's really sad that I even have to talk about this because we're in 2021, but I'm gonna tell you guys. Alrighty. The White House on Monday criticized the use of horse reins to threaten Haitian migrants after video circulated of a U.S. border guard on horseback charging at migrants near a riverside camp in Texas. Now, El Paso Times described the situation like this. As the Haitians tried to climb onto the U.S. side of the river Sunday afternoon, the agent shouted, "Let's go, get out now, back to Mexico." The agent swung his whip, charging his horse towards the men in the river who were trying to return to an encampment under the international bridge in Del Rio after buying food and water in Acuna, Mexico. Hundreds of Haitian migrants who have been camping under a bridge in the Texas town of Del Rio were trying to bring food and other supplies from Acuna in the Mexican state of Coahuila, while U.S. officials have stepped up security at the border and started flying migrants out of the area, some to Haiti. In the pictures that I'm showing you now, you can see that, like he said, white man on a horse whipping a black man. It doesn't even matter where you're from or your nationality or the circumstances. White man on a horse whipping a black man. No bueno. No. In what way did they think that this would be okay? No. Hell to no. Every time we take 5 steps forward, we always some way end up taking 10 steps back. Like, come on. People are blaming Joe Biden for this because, he's the president. Whoever's at the forefront, whoever's the leader at the time, whenever something traumatic like this happens, it's always on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait to see what Joe is going to say and what he's going to do about it, because something must be done. From black policemen killing black men, from white policemen, killing black civilians in the streets, to colored migrants being whipped on from white men on horses. No bueno. So we gotta wait to see what Joe is gonna do and what he's gonna say. On an even sadder note, beatbox rapper Shot 'em Got 'em was shot 5 times in Miami. He is in critical condition. All praise goes out to him. As you guys know him from the song, Riding With My Beatbox. The big TikTok song, But yeah, all praise to him that he recovers well and that everything goes well for him. Alrighty, NBC News reports that all international travelers coming into the U.S. will be required to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 starting in early November, says the White House. Now, Bahamians, y'all know what that means. They must see no. Because a lot of Bahamians are skeptical about taking the vaccine. One thing with the Bahamians, one thing with us, we ain't gonna go Europe. We ain't even go Asia. We ain't even go South America. We won't go North America. I wouldn't even say no. We won't go Florida. That's where we won't go. We ain't even want to go Tennessee and Texas and New York. We won't go Florida. So, if y'all want to go Florida, time summer come or time Christmas come, y'all gonna need the vaccine. So, that's all the White House saying. They already analyzed us and they already say, hey, Bahamians that come over here. If y'all want to come over here, y'all got to be stuck up Y'all gotta get stuck up. Alrighty, on a lighter note, let us congratulate Jeannie Mae and Young Jeezy on their baby, okay? As you guys know, Jeannie Mae is one of the hosts on The Real, and she was previously married for 11 years to Freddie, right? Alrighty, so, everything was happy, everything was good. She always stated that she did not want kids. She always said she did not want kids, right? Freddie wanted kids, but I guess he got tired of it because he wanted kids and she didn't want kids. But, love, they felt like they couldn't make it work. And maybe he probably felt like one day she would have changed her mind. But when it's just the wrong man, it's just the wrong man. Jeannie and Jeezy have been married for less than 5 months. And she is expecting a baby with him. So, Freddie been married 11 years. So what does that tell you guys? It was just the wrong man, right? When you have the man that you want, you get no child. Because she was with that man for 11 years and she always said she never wanted children. Got with Jeezy and boom, she's pregnant now. So congratulations to her. And I pray that all goes well with their relationship and their new family member. Talking about Prego, but this one was not announced. Let's talk about how JT and Young Miami was performing this past week in their blue outfits. And JT looks pregnant. In the video that I'm showing you guys, doesn't she look pregnant? Everybody on Twitter was talking about it, saying JT pregnant, JT pregnant, JT pregnant. JT has not yet confirmed. Additional evidence that JT is pregnant is that she took a picture in that same blue outfit and she stacked her bracelets, her diamond bracelets. In between, she had on a sick bracelet. Pregnant women wear that to prevent them from feeling nauseous and stuff. And she had it on and she tried to hide it by having it stacked in between the diamond bracelets. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that JT is pregnant? Because Mo most definitely thinks JT is pregnant. Alrighty, let's talk about how Wack is. As you guys know, Wack 100, he claims to have a part 2 and part 3 of the Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape. Yes, over 10 years ago. I don't know why this is being brought back up, but yes, he claims to have part 2 and part 3. And Kim Kardashian's team said, don't quote me verbatim. She said, you getting your 5 minutes of fame, but don't run out, because Kim and them lawyers don't play. And they always win. They don't play. So Wack responded with a message to Kim Kardashian attorneys, asked your client about Santa Barbara and the signed deliverables for tape 1, 2, and 3. Ray J can't control what I now control. If I hear 15 minutes of fame again, I'll be forced to display the signed contracts. #try me. Mo's opinion in the situation is that Wack, his name, he's Wack. Period. How can you say that you'll sell the tapes to Kanye West? What? Bro, come on. Why are you even bringing it up? You were in a slow news week or something. Why are you even bringing it up? Something that happened over 10 years ago. Stop being Wack. Stop being lame and go look for real news. Alrighty, let's talk about Tory Lanez. Sued for allegedly causing a hit-and-run accident that left a man disfigured. When I wrote down Tory Lanez jail for my segment today, I was not going to talk about this. I was going to talk about how he is supposed to be serving jail time now for breaking the court order against Megan Thee Stallion. As you guys know, Megan put a restraining order against Tory, and he has to stay 100 yards away from her. Earlier this year at Rolling Loud, when DaBaby performed, Megan's set was before DaBaby's set, and DaBaby brought Tory on his set. So once DaBaby brought Tory on his set, he was most definitely within the 100 yards of Megan because, she just performed. So, yeah. So he could be facing jail time now for sure. He also posted a tweet and said it's being real. So some people are saying that that's most definitely a goodbye sign for now, that he will be incarcerated. So I'll keep you guys posted for sure. Alrighty, on a happy note, let's talk about my girl Ari. You guys know that I love Ari. You know it's God, my family, then Nicki, then most definitely Ari. Y'all know what it is. So, Demario, aka Moneybag Yo, her man, his birthday was September 22nd and he turned 30. On his 30th birthday, she gifted him with 28.8 acres of land. Yes, 28.8 acres of land. Okay, what Instagram girls do y'all know be out here doing that? Okay, make sure I give her your flowers now. She's not no baby mama. Okay, she's not one of them. Okay, all right. Now, yep, Ari is most definitely the Don. Okay. Also, for birthday gifts to Moneybag Yo, he was gifted $1.5 million in cash and a Rolex from Endless and Yo Gotti. Okay, Lord, you have heard my prayers. The people that you have placed inside Moneybag Yo life. All right. Alrighty, last but not least, let's talk about the queen herself, Nicki Minaj. Nicki has been going through a lot recently. As you guys know, she was on a hiatus, right? Because that's what queens do. They stay off the internet. They love their husbands and they raise their children, right? So that's all Nicki was doing. Nicki always minding her business, but somebody always have to come and bother her. So Nicki tweeted and she was saying how once her tour dates come out that she may take the vaccine, because of her tour dates, right? And she also was saying how a couple family members of her, they took the vaccine and it wasn't good results or whatever, right? Don't quote me verbatim. So tell me why all kind of people want to come attacking Nicki, all kind of intelligent people who work for CNN and thing, all kind of reporters want to come attacking Nicki, saying she's giving false hope to people who want to take the vaccine. What? Everybody has a mind of their own. I am a huge barb of Nicki Minaj, but I'm not going to let what Nicki says, it may influence me a little, but I'm not going to let entirely what she says derive me from choosing whatever I want to choose. So that's basically what they were saying, and they were being really hurtful. Dawn from CNN, he was saying how they're not used to getting shot in their arm with vaccines. They're used to getting shot in their behinds. Like a lot of insulting stuff that was not it wasn't needed to be said. So Nicki is a lady, so Nicki did not reply with any type of viciousness. She was a lady and she's completely right. She don't have no time. She's completely right. She don't have no time to be running on with Dawn. Because first of all, you're a black man on a predominantly white show, CNN. You're supposed to be standing up for black people. But every chance y'all get, y'all want to knock them down. So what Nicki said that the reason that everybody's coming after her so hard for the vaccine is because nobody else is going to come out and say to the public, hey, these are my opinions on the vaccine. Nobody else is going to do that. So they're using her as a scapegoat to say, once we all come at her, then we're going to shut down anybody else who's going to find the confidence to say, okay, let me talk about against the vaccine. Let me say my opinions about the vaccine, right? So that's what she said about it. Alrighty, so Nicki shares that her family is being threatened into speaking to the media, claims that they won't hesitate to reveal where they live. This is all because of her speaking up about the vaccine. Nicki was cursing on Instagram. She said, Charlene, pick up your phone. Charlene, rapper sad. She is an investigative reporter for the Guardian Media Limited. She said she messaged members of Nicki Minaj's family. Nicki said that they're forcing my family to have to hide out. This is what speaking up looks like. Millions of poor people are treated this way by people you think are the good guys. This is unconscionable. Now, as y'all know, Nicki is always stay quiet. She is always mind her business, and people always have to come at her like Leave her alone. Now, that's just one part of it. The next part of it, because y'all know, once you say the queen name, they get an audience, right? Once you say the queen name, there's an audience. Everybody wants clout from the queen, right? So let's talk about it. On the reel, a few days ago, Jennifer Howe spoke up against the sexual allegations against Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, right? So let me tell you guys what happened. So the court records obtained by The Blast indicated that Petty and the victim were 16 at the time of the assault. The incident reportedly occurred in September of 1994. According to the documents, the victim had been walking to school when Petty walked up behind her, pressing an object to her back and instructed her to keep walking. Next, the two eventually arrived at Petty's residence. He then allegedly forced her upstairs and began to rape her at knife point. The victim then struck him with a bottle and escaped. Upon his arrest, Petty denied the rape allegations per the court documents. Following the assault, Jennifer went to school and immediately reported the incident. In 1995, Petty was convicted of 1 count of attempted rape in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment in the second degree, and criminal possession of a weapon. He was given an 18 to 54-month prison sentence, but served nearly 4 years before his release in January 1999. By the time Nicki announced her marriage, fans already knew Petty was a registered sex offender. At one point in 2019, she responded to the backlash she had received for marrying him by declaring her husband had been wrongfully accused of attempted rape at 15. She also stated his victim had written a letter to the judge in 1995 requesting to recant her statement. According to the rapper, when the victim figured out she would go to jail for 90 days, she decided not to recant. In December 2018, after receiving backlash from fans for dating Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj defended him in her Instagram comments in regards to the rape charges. She wrote, he was 15, she was 16, in a relationship, but go off internet. When you're somebody's wife, you've got to be even more prayed up, Nicki Minaj declared during a 2019 episode of Queen Radio, because you got to cover your husband in prayer. This was a direct response to criticism that was raised after Nicki announced she married Petty. She also added, but white is right, spreading the belief that the victim from the 1994 case was a white woman. All of this restarted in March 2020. Petty was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender in California, where he currently lives with Nicki Minaj.
Because I kept saying no to every offer, to every suggestion. The last incident was when one of their associates put $20,000 on my lap, and I still kept saying no. The last message I received was that I should have taken the money because they're going to use that money to put on. In March of 2020, she called me and she said that she got word that I was willing to help them out in a situation. I didn't understand what she was referring to. She offered to fly me and my family to LA. I turned it down, and I told her, woman to woman, this really happened. And I hadn't spoken to her since.
Now, you allege that Nicki and Kenneth were harassing you. In what way?
With them sending people to negotiate numbers as far as money is concerned with family members. And Nicki is the one who personally reached out to me. She's, in regards to helping them in this situation.
You're watching RBN TV. We are networking, promoting, we're scoring points for you, proclaiming, declaring, here to encourage you. No matter the problem, we will enlighten you. We hear you, please listen. There is a point of view. You're watching RBN TV. We're transforming minds, empowering lives, inspiring.